I just received the Monza carbon fiber Valencia theater seats, and I figured I'd test them out with the ProRec Club 8000 speaker system. Right here are the brand new Valencia Monza carbon fiber theater seating. These just got released. I am super excited to get into them. I love checking out Valencia theater seats. They are so innovative in what they do, and these just have some really cool features in them that I really want you guys to see, especially that German carbon fiber. Wow. Let's get into this. As I'm sure you guys are aware, I am a huge fan of Valencia theater seating, not just because they've sent me a lot of theater seats over the years, ever since I built a home theater inside of a shed, but because they really stand for quality, and they've gone to bat for several of you that have purchased through my links and have either had some shipping delays or maybe a minor issue on the seats. Valencia theater seating has always come through. Any product you purchase online is going to potentially have problems, especially when it comes to handmade furniture like theater seats. But the true test is whether or not the company is going to stand behind their product. And I'm very happy to say that in my experience, and I've heard from a lot of you that have purchased through the links in my videos, they have definitely stepped up and taken care of you if there have been any issues. Now, there are a couple of things with the Monza carbon fiber theater seats that I would love to see them change a little bit, but first, let's get into everything that I love about them and what sets these specific theater seats apart from the rest. Now, first of all, I gotta tell you, I am super comfortable in them. At 6'7", I love this high backrest. I'm sitting proper in the chair, I'm not slouching at all, and my head is perfectly hitting it. Now, over here on the controls, I can certainly come here and put this headrest forward. That is one thing I love about our Valencia theater seats, and these are no different. It does have that supported headrest, and the fact that these are hitting me right here is a really good plus, but they're super tall. If you notice right here, the headrest portion is fairly tall, so even if you were shorter, I think you'd find that you're very, very comfortable in it. Now, these have a much flatter profile than the Tuscany custom seats that I have in my theater, but I'm loving the feel of this 15,000 grain leather. It has a beautiful matte finish that has some texture to it. I love just the way that it feels and the way that it looks. With the headrest out, I get nice support. If I put my legs out, I'm also gonna get some additional support for my legs, extending them out. And it does take a few seconds to recline out. But one thing that I've always loved about Valencia theater seats is how sturdy they feel. I am not a small dude, about 240 pounds, so having them super supportive and secure is a big deal. Now, if I can adjust my lumbar support here to give myself a little bit of support here in my low back, which again, I appreciate because of some low back issues, and I can bring that headrest out to keep my head forward. The Monza model evenly distributes body weight across the seating surface, which actually creates a cloud-like sensation that enhances comfort and reduces pressure points, which long periods of sitting, I was able to have that more relaxed, floating feeling, which was pretty cool. They have a really cool, modern, sleek design, especially with that German carbon fiber, which Valencia theater seating, by the way, is one of the very few that even have that feature built into their theater seats. There's also a nice return to home button that allows me to quick and easily just push and hold, and that's going to bring the reclining feature up and the legs down. Super convenient there. There's several other features that I'm going to get into here and show you on these Monza theater seats, but I got to tell you, first impressions are a big deal to me, and these definitely impress me. There are some things that I will get into, including the hidden storage right here, which is great to have. But there is one feature that I wish they would have thought through, because these cup holders are not just cup holders, they include this heavy duty or HD accessory that allows you to convert the cup holder into an accessory port. Okay, one of the big changes here in the Monza is the cup holder itself and where the controls are laid out. Normally they're down here on most Valencia Theater seats. These are a little bit different because they've got them positioned here around the cup holder. We'll get to those in a little bit. First, let me show you the features of this cup holder. You've got not only got some LED lighting that is surrounding the cup holder, but you've also got a USB port right here. Now it is just a USB-A port, and so I would love to see a USB-C along with the USB-A port here on these controls, just like the ones that I have that have the USB-C and the USB-A. These only come with a USB-A, which is becoming an outdated and obsolete USB standard. Not that it doesn't function at all, but I would also love to see them increase the voltage of this USB-C port as well, because you can't charge game controllers and such that need a higher voltage. The voltage on these is a little bit lacking, but it is nice to have that charging port there if you just want to plug your phone in and get a charge while you're sitting here. The cup holder itself is very nice in size. In fact, my U of A Wildcat cups, big cups, fit in here very nicely. Yes, it is March Madness. That's why I've got my Arizona Wildcat gear on tonight. So don't hate me for that, but I would love to hear what your college favorite team is. Put that down in the comment. I would love to see a shout out for your college team. So cup fits here really nicely, but what about accessory trays, such as the beautiful carbon fiber Valencia Theater seating tray? There is no slot for me to put that into here. Well, they actually ship with the seats the HD accessory. This here is the heavy duty accessory port, and it fits perfectly down into the cup holder just like that. So when you have that in position, now you can stick this in just like you do in all the other Valencia Theater seats, and now you've got a swivel tray for your food, for your computer, whatever you want to put here, your popcorn. That is a nice feature to be able to have. On the other seats, the cup holder does become a little bit obstructed, especially with taller drinks. You're not going to be able to swivel around or have any cups in there anyway. So this is a nice compromise, even though it doesn't have the built-in port. And I kind of understand why they did that, because it is a different form factor here on the armrest. They've got this really cool low profile feel to them, and it's not a big deal to store these in the armrest. But that does bring me to one of my complaints about it, is that these standard Valencia Theater seat trays do not fit in these armrests like they do in all of their other seats. So that's one thing that I wish that they had maybe thought through. Maybe if they could have made it deeper, maybe use the cavity back in here to be able to slot in. I do love these really secure, sturdy hinges that they've got on here, and it stays down when it's down and it stays up when it's up. So that aspect is nice. Maybe they need to have like mini trays or something. I don't know, Valencia. Just some of my thoughts there. I wish that I could fit that in there and store it, because that's the thing we commonly do. Speaking of accessory, here is the wine glass holder that also fits in there. So you can either have your eating tray or your wine glass holder, but we need a wine glass. You gotta have a U of A Wildcat wine glass. So that's how a wine glass fits in there. That's how you would do it. Now, you could certainly put another one of those HD accessory plugs right in here to then have your tray on this side, your wine glass on this side, your cup sitting on this side. So got a lot of options with this. I'm glad they thought through that and didn't just say, oh, well, you can't use any of the accessories on the Monza seat. So very well thought out there. Just a couple of things that I would love to see them improve on in that respect, but I love the cup holders in it. But the wine glass holder is essential to have, because if you just put a wine glass in here, no bueno. So some of my key takeaways: I love the Premium Matte Semi-Aniline Nappa 15,000 leather, the power lumbar headrest and recline features, and that really pillow-like, more low-profile, sleek design of the Monza model. The carbon fiber detail is must-see in-person detail. I'm trying to do it justice here in these videos, but you gotta see it to really, really appreciate it. I have gotten so many compliments on that detail alone. Check the links in the description of this video for the best price on the Valencia Theater seats, Monza Carbon Fiber Edition. Appreciate you guys' support. Smash the subscribe button. I'll see you guys on the next video. Oh, you're still here. Okay, let me show you the full unboxing and setup of the Valencia Monza Pillow Top Carbon Fiber seats. Enjoy.
Really hope you enjoyed that full unboxing and setup time lapse. Really, like seriously, thanks for watching until this point, if you're still watching. Maybe nobody's listening to me, but in any case, Monza Valencia Theater seats, totally worth the price. Loving these seats.